Steven.
And I'm John.
And this is the So-and-So Show.
Yeah, we're just a couple of best friends hanging out in my basement, making a show that can be silly and fun.
And can also make you ponder the important things in life.
Yeah, but that goes under fun, of course.
Obviously,
Yeah,
of course.
and all week long, we are going to learn how to make waves.
What is that?
Make waves. I don't know. That's what it says on the card.
It does say that. So we're going to learn how to make waves.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to find a swimming pool or something?
We really should have discussed this before we started filming.
We should have.
I can just sense the people staring at us right now. They're like, they don't really know what they're talking about. Well, yes, Charlie Williams. I see you. We do so know what we're talking about.
Who is Charlie Williams?
Yeah, I don't know. There's probably a Charlie Williams watching.
There probably is, but look, we can't just sit here. So let's do the show, okay? Let's make waves.
How?
The only way we know how. In a montage. Are you gonna push it or should I push it?
Oh.
Make waves, take one.
Sound waves! No.
Make waves, take two.
Wave waves.
No.
John, can you hear me? I'm waving. Get it? John! How do you not see this?
Make waves, take three.
Microwaves. They're waves, but extremely tiny.
Delicious. But no.
Make waves, take four.
Amber waves of grain. Nope.
Make waves, take five.
I don't think we're making the right waves.
I think you're right. We may need a little help. We may need a little help.
Yeah. Does that mean what I think it means?
It does. It's Bible story time.
Woo!
Hey everyone, my name is Kellen, and I am so glad that I get to tell you stories from the Bible that will help us all understand what it means to make waves. Now, today's story starts in the very beginning of the Bible, in the first chapter of the book of Genesis. You know, where like God literally made waves. It's true. In the beginning, there was nothing. And then God made everything. The earth, the sky, the sun, and the moon, oceans, rivers, mountains, and trees. Oh, how can I forget my favorite thing, animals? God looked at all of his creation and saw that it was good. And it was. You only have to listen to the rush of a waterfall or feel that cool breeze hit your face or look at the stars at night to know how magnificent and amazing our creative God is. But do you know what God saved for last? His most precious creation? People.
Oh, that's right. He made us in his image.
Who said that?
Oh, that would be me, Kellen. I'm Adam, the first man God created.
Okay. So just so everyone knows, Adam would have lived thousands of years ago, so there's no way he could be giving an interview today. But let's just see what happens. So Adam, what was it like being the first person on the planet?
Oh, are you kidding? I was living in the Garden of Eden, like an actual paradise. The weather every day, perfect. And like I said, God made me in his image, so that was cool.
That's right. In Genesis chapter 1, verse 27, you can read this. So God created human beings in his own likeness. He created them to be like himself. Maybe that means that God made us to look like him. Or maybe it means we're like God in other ways. For instance, we can be creative because God is really creative.
You're telling me. Have you seen some of these animals that God created? They are crazy. And, he put me in charge of them, right?
You actually got to name them, didn't you?
Yeah, which is actually tougher than it sounds, but I get the hang of it after a while. Like, that's a platypus. I'm going to name you Edgar. Oh, clearly that's a... I may change some of those later.
So, did you ever get lonely in the garden all by yourself?
Oh, I wasn't alone for long. Like, I fell asleep this one time, and then I woke up, and
Hi.
hey, here she is. This is Eve.
I'm the first woman.
Yeah.
Again, let's just see what happens. Thanks for joining us, Eve.
Well, it's not good for the man to be alone. That's what God said. So that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I've got your back, Adam.
Oh, and I've got yours, Eve.
And your rib.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
All right.
So, yeah, it's really good to be here.
So, question for you both. How did the only two people in the whole world pass the time? What did you guys do all day?
I'm sorry. Did I mention that I had to name all the animals? Do you know how many different kinds of birds there are?
No, I don't.
Well, there's a lot. There's a lot.
We had other stuff to do. God basically put us in charge of his creation. We had to watch over all the animals in the farmland and take care of it.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds like a big job.
Totally. But that's what we're made for. I mean, we were made for a purpose,
Porpoise! Porpoise! That's what I should name him. Remember I was calling him Chirpy Fish Dude the whole time? Porpoise is way better.
I think this is all the time that we have for today.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of busy too. Taking care of the whole wide world is kind of hard. Yeah. Right?
Oh, I bet.
Thanks for having us.
See ya.
That was silly. But what Eve said was true. God made people for a purpose, to take care of the world around them. Now, our world today looks a little bit different than Adam and Eve's world. Instead of just two people, our world has over 7 billion people. That's a lot to take care of. But remember, people were made in God's image. We were made in God's image. So we can work together to show the world what God is like by being creative, by being patient, and by showing God's love to people around us. That's how we make a difference in the world, and that's how we can make waves. I'll see you all next time.
I think I understand how to make waves now. Do tell.
Well, and it doesn't involve sound waves or microwaves or waving your hand.
Well, I could have guessed that.
Yeah,
but-
it's so simple. And I'm going to tell you all about it right after we answer this question. What's the point? The point is, God made people with a purpose.
Sure did.
And part of that purpose is what we already know. God wants us to take care of the world and the people in the world. We make waves by discovering how we're going to take care of the world.
Right. When you see waves in the water, it means something has happened to cause those waves. You drop a rock in the lake, you immediately see the waves it creates.
Yeah, and I think God dropped us on this planet so that we can cause things to happen. We can make things better in the world. We can make waves by being who God created us to be.
So think about how God made you. Think about the things you enjoy doing, or ask someone you trust to help you know what you're good at.
Yeah.
It could be that God made you just the way you are so you can make waves that will change the world around you.
Yeah, that's great. Until next time, I'm John.
And I'm Steven.
And this was the So-and-so Show. One more wave. Hey!